Hi Sue, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How was your week?
It was alright.
Yeah, what did you do this week?
Well, I got a DUI.
Oh boy. Okay, well how'd that happen?
Well, I was leaving the Belmar parade, and instead of calling for a ride, which I probably should have, I ended up getting pulled over.
Okay. Do you know why you're here today?
Because of the DUI and because my husband and sister want me to come because they're concerned for me.
Okay. How do you feel about the DUI?
I'm a little upset about it, but I mean, you know, I know that I shouldn't have been drinking and driving also.
Okay. Do you think that maybe your drinking could be a problem?
I mean, I don't really see my drinking as a problem.
Okay. Well how often do you drink?
I drink about every night after work.
Okay, and do you just have a glass of wine or do you drink more than one drink in an occasion?
It depends on how my day at work went. If it was like a really, really bad day, I maybe will have like 3 or 4. But if my day was alright, then, just maybe like 1 or 2.
Okay. Do you think that certain situations or emotions make you feel more prone to drink alcohol?
Definitely.
Okay, so give me an example of what would be a situation or a circumstance that would make you feel more prone to drink?
If, well, me and my sister, for example, we're really close. And lately we just have not been getting along really well. So, that would be a good example of something that would, make me possibly want to drink a little more.
Okay, well, how about you? Tell me more about your sister and you.
My sister and I, we obviously grew up together, but we were very, very close when we were younger. But lately, our relationship has been like a little edgy and not, so close. We used to like always talk on the phone together, hang out, go out together, go shopping. But it hasn't been like that lately. She's been a little more distant from me.
Do you think that maybe your drinking has anything to do with that?
I mean, I don't really see why it would be.
Has she said any, like when you guys argue or now that you feel more distant, does it stem more from arguments about you going out and drinking and her staying home, or?
I mean, she has said something to me a couple of times.
Okay. So tell me about your husband. How's your relationship with him?
Well, we graduated from college together. We used to, go to parties together, but, after we graduated, he didn't really want to go to parties anymore, and obviously I still like to kind of party and stuff. So, I mean, our relationship's okay. I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but we do have arguments about, me drinking and stuff sometimes.
Okay, and where does he express concern about your drinking? Is it because you went out on the weekend? Is it just after your DUI, or has it been something that's been an argument beforehand as well?
Excuse me. It's been an argument in the past lately because I do like to go out, every weekend, with my friends. And I always ask him to come out, but he doesn't ever want to come out anymore with us.
Okay, and is there a reason why he doesn't want to come out anymore? Does he say why? Is there a reason that you feel like you need to go out all the time instead of staying home with him?
Well, he said that he wants to settle down, start a family and stuff. But I still just want to go out and have a good time with the friends, have drinks and everything.
Okay. Well, to me it sounds like you and your sister and you and your husband are on very different pages, and clearly a big problem that you're having in both relationships stems from your drinking. So, being that you all have different opinions on it, how would you feel about bringing them in either one at a time or together for a session one time?
It sounds like could be a good idea to bring them both in, sit down, and talk about everything.
Okay, I think that would be a good way to try and get your relationship back on track and maybe let everybody understand how each other is feeling and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel that drinking and alcohol affects like your daily life? Maybe like as far as when you wake up in the morning and when you come home from work, maybe going to work. Do you ever have drinks before work maybe or?
No, I never have any drinks before work.
Okay.
Always after.
Okay. Is there ever a night that you've come home from work recently and maybe not had a drink?
No.
No? Okay. Do you feel like certain situations make you feel more prone to drink?
Well, sometimes.
And do you think that anything that happens at work, like the day that you had at work, maybe influences how much you want to drink?
Mhm.
Have you ever experimented anything else?
No.
No? Okay. When do you think that you started to drink? Like maybe it got a little bit more than usual, or that other people started to notice it, that your husband and your sister started to notice it?
Well, like I said, I always, partied, throughout college and everything. So probably like in college.
Okay. And that's when your argument started to begin with them?
Yeah, like after we graduated college, I would say.
Okay. And do you see their point of view, or you not really?
I mean, I guess sitting here, I could see, where his point of view is coming from now.
Okay. So there's something that I would like to try with you, and it's called a limit use contract.
Okay.
And what it enables is you and I will agree on specific terms as far as when you will consume alcohol and how much you will consume. Being that you don't seem to have any kind of interest in drugs or any other kind of paraphernalia, we'll keep it strictly to alcohol.
Okay.
So how about we use the contract for 1 month?
Okay.
And how about we agree on having no more than 3 drinks a week, or in one setting, excuse me. In one setting. And no more than 3 drinking occasions a week. Does that seem doable to you?
It seems like it could be possible to do.
Okay, do you think you might have some trouble with that, or that you could maybe take it on for a month?
I think I could probably take it on.
Okay,
and try
good.
it.
Good. So I think that we can start with this, and then next week, how about we bring in your husband and your sister, and we'll lay out some emotions and maybe bring up some arguments that have happened recently. We can talk about how everyone's feeling about the DUI and get everybody on the same page and develop a track to get you back on the right path. All right?
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.